injured here. 3v3 Calderis Refinery, blue team. It's Dark Riku as an Apothecary support commander that fights melee by default. Starts off with a target heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Alongside max powers force commander. Great versatility, good offense. Fights melee, can also tank, disrupt and support. Rounding out blue team is XPhial as a brother captain. Durable commander that walks through cover and cannot be suppressed. Good offense and support. Fights melee. Floid on the red team is a Hive Tyrant. Very tough commander that also walks through cover and cannot be suppressed. Good offense and support. Starts off with a basic synapse. CK MurderIsArt alongside as a Commissar Lord. Good offense and support. Fights melee. Starts off with an energy shield and an execution buff. And rounding us out is NoisyElmo's Inquisitor, chasing down tactical marines here. Offensive commander that starts off melee combat, can get some very good ranged weapons though. Lots of control abilities and a little bit of support. Getting too close to base and is forced off. Natural for blue team is here, southwest. Natural for red team, northeast. Spore mines there. And red team are taking mid. Strike squad backing off for XPhial. Very durable and versatile heavy infantry. Gonna take cover. Brother captain moving in, but that's a lot of firepower and he's forced off. This is 2.1 beta 2. Already been superseded by beta 3. I'll try and keep up with what was changed in this version. Scouts have a shotguns up. Here comes the Commissar Lord though. Chasing down a tactical marine. Spawn mines in behind. Fire support from guardsmen. Hive Tyrant is going to decap that wreck point, I think. Taking fire from the strike squad, but he's not too bothered. Spawn mines trying to bypass the force commander, go straight after this stuff. Scouts get knocked around. Not sure why they didn't suppress the Commissar Lord there. Maybe they did earlier. Spawn mines, are they able to detonate? I don't think they are. Now it's a bunch of guardsmen and a sentinel versus a force commander and tactical marines, and Max is going to be forced off here. Might go down in retreat. In fact, there's a lot of firepower and the Commissar Lord is chasing. 10 hit points, 5 hit points, 3-1 and goes down. 454, 500. There's the double cap. Dark Riku with tactical marines into devastators. Setup team that suppressed with a heavy bolter, forcing off. The Inquisitor already has her bolt pistol up, perhaps expecting assault marines from Dark Riku. Floid with double termagants, light range unit, can get toxin sacks upgrade in tier 1, which is a really nice upgrade. Warrior Brood on the way. Hive Tyrant back at base. Center is red. It's a double even for red. Scouts retaking. Blue's natural though. Tactical marines with a flamer on the way. Got some nice buffs in this 2.1 early build. Down to just 65-15 now. Also has longer range and 100% accuracy on the move. Also does slightly a small amount of courage damage, so it will help suppress. Just trying to make it a bit more of an offensive force, I think, instead of just used to burn down generators. It's been doing quite well so far from what I've seen. Max Power also has a flamer up on his tactical marines. XPhial with some more stormtroopers, going for double grenade launchers, which he likes to use. Can be really nasty if you double them up. Here is the Warrior Brood for Floid. Heavy infantry that provide a basic synapse, can leap into melee combat passively. Good disruption on these guys. 399, 495. Kicking off on the west. Apothecary runs away. Mastercrafted bolter in his hands. Gonna try and control the Commissar Lord with full auto. And the Inquisitor, of course, has double devastators up. Can he manage them well enough though? Force commander moving in, Iron Halo on the way and is up. Assault marines also on the field. Jump troops that disrupt when they land, jumping into those poor little guardsmen who do not want to fight them. There is a stomp though from the sentinel. Double sentinels here. This is going to be very annoying to deal with. They do have double devastators though from Riku. More assault marine jump, forcing off that guardsman squad. There's another stomp though. Lots and lots of las gun fire, forcing off these tactical marines, but they do get away without a loss. That was pretty lucky. Inquisitor trying to chase them. There's the 2-to-1 for blue. Assault squad have lost a model, but they do get away. Frantic fighting on the west side, 2v2. Double guardsmen versus double space marines. The Inquisitor runs away, has her Rosarius up, gives her an energy shield. What's going on mid? Warrior Brood are capping. Sentinel being very annoying. Already level 2 from CK somehow. NoisyElmo's still in level 1. Heavy weapons squad on the field. Also a setup team that have a heavy bolter by default, suppressing these devastators now who got stomped and need to retreat. Tactical Marines being aggressive with the flamer. Look at the nice range increase it gets, forcing off those Imperial Guardsmen. Well, here comes a Commissar Lord, no power sword, but still forces them off. Runs into a devastator though and is suppressed. Kicking off mid. Shotgun blast from Max's scouts. These guys have their sergeant being chased down though by Hormagaunts. Eventually they are forced off by the Stormtroopers. Look at the damage those grenade launchers doing to those Termagants. Ouch. Strike squad now closing for melee. They are very good in melee and very reasonable in range combat as well. Very versatile early unit for Grey Knights. Might want to go after this Warrior Brood as well. Start off with slightly more health. 1095 versus 1050. Have Brother Captain support who's now level 2, and they have awesome special attacks, taking down a Warrior Brood member and forcing them off. Nicely done. West side, red team have the power node being shot at by double devastators. Blue team now have 3 devastators over here, max power also with 1 up. Flamer Tactical Marines trying to go mid, are they? Nope. CK already with the missile launcher on his Sentinel, but here come Assault Marines from Max. No stop. All of this stuff now suppressed by the Devastator, and a full retreat by the Imperial Guard. That is the effect an Assault Marine jump can have. Now they jump into Catechins, and Catechins can really kick ass in melee early on, but they're outnumbered here and are forced off. They're power melee weapons, so they're quite a big threat in melee to the Assault Squad. There's the stomp, knockback, stun, and a small amount of damage. Assault Squad jumping back in though with that passive little leap they have. But the Sentinel gets away. Dark Riku pushing his Devastators up, suppressing the Heavy Weapons Squad. It's a suppression face-off here. 391, 422. Here comes the Inquisitor, running into double Devastators though. As a Sentinel backing her up, double Guardsman squads as well. Commissar Lord chilling out, has Stubbornness, Flak Jacket, and Power Fist on the way. 150, 40 for a no frills Power Fist, gives him 85 heavy melee damage, good damage to all targets, but he doesn't get an ability or anything with it. Needs the Fist of Brockus for that, which is tier 3. 374, 422. Bunker is put up. Bunkers are now cheaper in 2.1. Cheaper to upgrade anyway. I don't think they're cheaper to drop. There's a Hell Fury Strike, ouch, on those Termagants, almost wiping them. Global ability of the Grey Knights. We have Purgation Squad with Side Cannons, good damage to all targets from range, powerful range weapon, and double Purgation Squad. That's going to be painful. 356, 422. Missile launcher up on this Sentinel and get frag and crack missiles. Frag good versus infantry, crack good versus large targets and structures. Same for NoisyElmo Sentinel. Here are the frag missiles. They do travel very slowly, but if you can hit them against a stationary target, usually they do pack a punch. Tactical Marines have their sergeant. Are we going to see Stern Guard? Maybe. 346, 422. Floyd helping out his Guardsman teammates with a brood nest there, allows them all to reinforce, and it gives some health regen. As you can see, this bunker, I'm not sure what upgrade it has. It might have a medical upgrade which also allows it to reinforce. The brood nest goes down though. Dark Riku has some Assault Marines of his own. He's lost his scouts. These guys already with their sergeant, and those poor guards are no match and are wiped out. These guards will now have plasma guns. Very, very effective versus heavy armor of the Space Marines, but they're forced off as well. Sentinels now need to be quite careful. Are backed up here by Catachans. There's their grenade launcher. Such a versatile unit. Good anti-melee. Good disruption from long range, and they can support with a smoke grenade as well. What is the Apothecary doing? He's trying to get into the bunker, I think, to steal it. And does steal it. Now he has the cover of the bunker, but is in huge amounts of trouble if he gets out. Catachans finish him off. 346, 402. Stern Guard veterans on the way for max power. What's going on mid? Lots of Termagants dead. Commissar Lord level 2 backs away. Fully kitted out. Power Fist, Flat Jacket with Inspire Terror and Stubbornness. Max preserving his scouts. Floyd going for his melee build. Has Adrenal Gland Warriors with melee synapse. And very, very dangerous Genestealers. Elite melee squad. Can really rip stuff to pieces. Double side cannons could backfire if Floyd can get his melee army going. 346, 382. Strike squad now have their Justicart. Their energy burst ability has been reworked. No longer does it damage because double energy bursts was pretty ridiculous. Now it will snare a target. 346, 368, which will set up Grey Knight melee stuff quite well. Also keep stuff from tying up your purgation squads. So some nice synergy coming in with the new energy burst. Power Fist Force Commander's in trouble and goes down. The Commissar Lord comes in and smacks him good with a sync kill. Look how big the Power Fist looks on the Commissar Lord. Huge engagement on this west side. Non-stop action over here. Fierce fighting over this power point, which is uncapped. Blue team defending their natural as well. Red team, I think, should focus a bit more on the mid. Gonna get their power hit though. Flamer. Look at the range it has now. Taking it down. Lots of dead Tyranids mid. A few dead Stormtroopers, but XPhial has preserved both of the squads just about. And now goes tier 3. There's a pretty dangerous army right now. Double Stormtroopers, double Purgation with side cannons. And this upgraded strike squad with their Justicart. The Brother Captain has the Nemesis Vortex as well. Hopefully we'll see this thing. A very, very cool ability that thing has. 346, 287. 2-to-1 cap for blue. Now it's a 1-to-1. Catachans are still around. Fully upgraded with their Sergeant. Gives them a melter gun. So they're now pretty effective versus everything. Though still reasonably fragile. Plasma cannon on the field for Max. He really likes using these things. Artillery unit with very long range. Can they get a shot off here? No, loses the model. And they need to run away. Does not cost any power, which is unique among artillery squads. A huge upside for them. Devastator's getting manticled in the face. This is some real artillery right here. Huge range and damage potential. But very, very weak vehicle. CK has lost a bunch of stuff. Does have double plasma gun guardsman, has lost his sentinel though. 344, 286. Huge engagement here. Floyd being very aggressive with his melee force. Has Genestealers under melee synapse with that very, very scary power melee damage that they do. And plus 60% health from the melee synapse. Up to 1824 hit points at level 1. Now they have their rending claws as well, giving them heavy melee damage. These guys will rip apart any target now, including vehicles. 310, 286. Apothecary is level 3 for Dark Riku, Mastercrafted Bolter, Armor of Purity, and improved medical equipment. Dark Riku's favoured loadout. Assault Marines jump in this autocannon. Autocannon's also got some love in 2.1. Now costs slightly less. Assault Marines get a heal. Apothecary's going to steal this bunker again. Not sure why. 279, 286. He'll just get out and then take it back again. Mid is red. 2-to-1. It's very close. The big Tyranid blob of doom runs away. Hive Tyrant with his Rending Talons. And this is too much for him to deal with. Needs to run. He might want to get his extended carapace so he can charge into all this ranged stuff. and set up the melee charge. Spots the Dreadnought and hightails it the hell out of there. This is max powers. Walker for Space Marine starts off as a close combat machine with 2 close combat weapons and that wrist mounted flamer. Also inspires nearby troops to do more damage whenever it makes a melee kill. 252-286. Apothecary still trolling with this bunker steel. It's been taken back though. A Chimera is on the field now for NoisyElmo. Still has that Manticore intact. Dreadnought with the multi-melter might go after it. Very powerful weapon versus all targets from close range. Not very good versus loads of infantry though, since it fires quite slowly. We'll just kill one at a time. It's going after the Manticore, I think. Probably kill it in 2 or 3 rear armor hits. Autocannon is gonna set up, and this damages all targets. Dreadnought needs to be careful. Here comes a Power Fist Commissar Lord as well. He might lose this Dreadnought here, but does take down the Manticore. And that's 100 power worth of unit taken down. This Dreadnought is done for though. Catechins are there with their melter gun, sorry. And just if that wasn't enough, Genestealers were coming in as well. Down goes the Dreadnought. 251, 256. Carnifex on the field for Floid. CK has a Bane Blade rolling out. Here is the Chimera, support vehicle for Imperial Guard, allows them to reinforce and get inside. It also allows them to shoot out of it, which is unique among support vehicles, or transports as they're often called. Devastator's disrupted. Devastator's going to have a hard time now with that Chimera and these Catechins. They have got rid of the Manticore though, of course. 251, 238, 221 for blue. Holding mid with a lot of Grey Knights. We have Grey Knight Terminators on the field. Predator tank for Dark Riku. Fierce fighting, and here comes the Bane Blade. 2 las cannons, 3 twin-linked heavy bolters that will suppress. Chimera's going to go down though, thanks to the Force Commander. Flesh over steel and a few Power Fist hits. Here come Tyranids. Genestealers under melee synapse. Have they leveled? Haven't quite leveled. Now they have. Is this another Manticore for NoisyElmo? It is. But that is a flare from the Commissar Lord, not a Manticore strike. Predator now backing off. There is the Manticore strike, I think. Yes, boom. These Devastators upgraded with a las cannon. 251, 209. Bane Blade. So dangerous. Big Demolisher Cannon hit, but they do get away. Also has that terrifying main battle cannon, of course, as well, which hits terrain there. Auto cannon set up, doing some nice DPS. Las cannon is now going to get some shots on this Bane Blade. Will do a lot of damage and snare it with each hit. For some reason, tried to shoot the heavy weapon squad instead. Must have not have line of sight. Blue team capping mid. Look at the amount of dead Tyranids. What the heck happened here? He has preserved his squads though. The Carnifex is up with Thornback. I think Thornback needs a bit of help, because by the time you get this upgrade, for a bit more resources, you could get a Swarm Lord, which buffs your entire army, is much faster and has a self-heal. I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think the Thornback Carnifex does splash damage, which is a huge downside. It doesn't seem to when it's in melee. I could be wrong though. Commissar Lord revives the Hive Tyrant and runs away. Hive Tyrant's level 2. Plasma Cannon on the way for Dark Riku. Max power goes tier 3. Here are those Grey Knight Terminators for XPhial. Power melee splash damage. And they have their Liber Demonica buffing their damage with Hammer Hand. 251, 177. They also drain the energy of nearby enemies, which is a nice passive buff for them. Bane Blade being repaired. This must be a repair bunker then, or this one is. Perhaps they both are. This one is rigged to blow, I think. 251, 165. Assault Squad jumping with a melter bomb onto the Baneblade, Power Fist Force Commander, makes short work of that Manticore, and now the Baneblade under pressure. Power Fist getting shots. Dark Riku tying up this stuff with his Apothecary and his Assault Squad. There's the Demolish Cannon. Heavy Weapon Squad is wiped out by the Plasma Cannon. Ouch. 251, 154. Tyranids chasing down this tank now, and that thing is done for. Look how fast it was killed by those Genestealers. Assault Terminator is now cooled down. This Baneblade in huge amounts of trouble. Needs some help from the Tyranids. Assault Terminators with their Thunder Hammers and Storm Shields doing heavy melee damage, and that Baneblade is done for, being double repaired, and it couldn't keep up with the Power Fist and Terminators who teleport out and go after the Carnifex now, I think. Do they? No, they don't want to risk engaging those Genestealers, which will rip them to pieces if they use Adrenal Rush. 251, 148. Have a las cannon Rhino for XPhial with anti-vehicle damage from reasonable range. Genestealers using Adrenal Rush, but they are forced off here. You see the energy drain from the Grey Knight Terminators as well. 251, 136, 2-1 Cat. Catachans in melee with Terminators. Took down a model. What is this? It's a drop pod reinforcing all these Space Marines for Dark Riku, but that is a rocket run. That is beautifully done. There is Angels of Death to combat it. Terminator is just about surviving. Angels of Death is a global ability of the Apothecary, 50% damage reduction and immunity to all types of knockback, and it lasts a reasonable amount of time, as you can see, 15 seconds I think. There's a Tyrant formation. I don't think Riku noticed, and that is nasty. The tier 3 nuke for Tyranids. All of these spies will also grant a synapse. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Assail on these tactical marines, level 4 tactical marines. That was from the Inquisitor. Where is she? NoisyElmo has lost his entire army. That was Excruciators getting a Baneblade of his own. Is it going to be enough though? Red team under huge amounts of pressure. I think this lost this. We do have 2 level 4 guardsmen and another Baneblade for CK. Also has a Lehman Russ on the way, and Floyd has double Carnifexes, so can they pull this off? Red team hurting though, with NoisyElmo losing everything. Blue team have preserved their armies very, very well so far. And look at this in mid. Grey Knight Terminators, Plasma Cannon, Las Cannon, Assault Squad, pimped out Force Commander with Teleporter Pack and Power Fist. He's almost level 4, going after this Baneblade. There's Flesh Over Steel. And this thing is hugely overextended, now taking rear armor hits, and those 6 side cannons weighing in with fire as well. Las Cannon also getting shots in from the Rhino. Baneblade is not going to last long, is it? What is this, an orbital or a land raider? It's an orbital. Only going to hit a few guardsmen though. They're trying desperately to repair this Baneblade. Here comes a Thornback Carnifex. Down goes the Baneblade. Here's another Thornback Carnifex, double Thornback from Floyd. Takes down a Marine. That's a Grey Knight, sorry. I suppose he's technically a Marine. Carnifex is level 2 for Floyd. Just as I say, Thornback Carnifexes are bad. These 2 are doing reasonably well. One has gone down though. 251, 68. All of those side cannons, such good damage from range. Here come Terminators. Can they finish off the Carnifex? The other Baneblade is here though, and a Lehman Russ. Absolutely crazy game all throughout. Constant fighting. Assault Terminators now going after that Lehman Russ. Bang, bang, bang. They do attack slowly with those hammers, but they pack a punch. The Rhino is going to go down, taking rear armor hits from the Hive Tyrant. Just with his rendered talons helps take it down. 251, 49. Floyd losing both of his Carnifexes. He does have Genestealers though still. And these guys are level 3. And they force off the Grey Knight Terminators. Sorry, that was the Brother Captain. He has the Nemesis Force Halberd and the Teleport Pack. Never did see Nemesis Vortex. I'm sure he used it, just didn't see it. 249, 48. Red team are reeling. NoisyElmo does preserve his Baneblade though. Rocket run. Ouch. Can it take a Terminator out? No, it can't. Can a Baneblade take a Terminator out? They teleport away and they will walk back to base, I think. Demolisher cannon does not go off. 232, 48. There's a flare. There is Angels of Death, and there is a sail on these tactical marines. 227, 48. Kashakins on the field for NoisyElmo. These guys got some adjustments. Their default hell guns do less damage, but they are now faster and regenerate health slightly faster as well. They have their weapon expertise and their plasma guns, so these guys are putting out some serious DPS. Get hit by a plasma cannon though. They're not exactly the squad you want to cap stuff. Maybe they should get the 50% faster cap that tactical marines and commandos have, since they are elite stormtroopers. This predator goes down, had a las cannon. Commissar Lord running around with his power fist, kicking some serious ass. He's level 6. Inquisitor also level 10, wow. Has the Inferno pistol, its Cruciators and Liber Heresius. Max just lost a whole bunch of stuff, good grief. 221, 48. Red team have a 2-1. Can they pull this out? NoisyElmo with just Kashakins now. Retreating very, very quickly back to base. XPhial still has the double purgation squad. 211, 48. There is a Torrent of Formation. Don't think it's going to hit a lot though. Dark Review backing off just in case. Tactical Marines took a hit, but they're alright. Going to try and cap mid. Lehman Russ getting shots off another Lehman Russ as well. This one has elite tank crew. There's another rocket run. It's the third one I've seen. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 207, 43. There's the 2-1 for blue. Floyd still with this level 4 Genestealers. Good grief. Almost 3,000 hit points. 2774 under melee synapse. That is a scary, scary squad. He now has a Lictor on the field, trying to decap this central VP, but plasma cannons getting those shots in, doing ability knockback. And this full auto takes down the Commissar Lord. Riku has a level 9 Apothecary. Force Commander's level 4 and down. Brother Captain's done well, level 6. Hive Tyrant level 4. Now getting the bonded exoskeleton will help him cap that level 10 Inquisitor. And a level 8 Commissar Lord is down. 207, 24. More Terminators for Max. These guys, the range variety with their Power Fist and Storm Bottles, still hurt you a lot in melee, but they cannot take on level 4 Genestealers. Get a heal there from the Apothecary. Still being chased down, they can't retreat of course, so need to just walk away. No teleport. Side cannons weighing in and Floyd runs away. Lictor moving in. Could have done with a zone throw or two, I think, to put pressure on the side cannons from long range. 16224. Hive Tyrant is reviving the Inquisitor. There we go. He levels to 6. There's the double cap for red. Unbelievable stuff. They're really hanging in. These double Lehman Russes are doing very well. Level 2 now. Down goes, what is that? The Brother Captain, yes. Commissar Lord back on his feet trying to cap. Hive Tyrant doing his best. He has the invulnerability up from the bonded exoskeleton, but he doesn't really want to fight those Grey Knight Terminators, I don't think. There's full auto again, but the Commissar Lord finishes the cap. He wasn't knocked back because his shield was up. Just about got away, level 9. Here come the Assault Terminators again. Still some capillary towers there. Hive Tyrant in retreat. Another Carnifex on the way for Floyd. Here are those Genestealers again. Eat a Plasma Cannon, that is too much stuff for them to deal with. We have a Land Raid Redeemer as well. 130-24. Assault Terminator is trying to use their durability to cap mid. do have 5,400 hit points with their storm shields. 130-24. Triple Lehman Russ is pouring fire into that VP. Here comes the Land Raider though. Basically a mobile base, so all of this stuff can reinforce off it and retreat back to it. 2 Flamestorm cannons, a multi-melter and a twin assault cannon is not bad as well for some close range damage. Lehman Russ is backing off, this one is going down. Melter Bomb finishes it off. 127-24, it's a 1-to-1 cap. Blue team are taking mid. In fact, they've taken mid. They need to take their natural back. Level 9 Commissar Lord. Special attack on the Force Commander. He's doing some serious damage with that Power Fist. Grey Knight Terminators are there though, and he needs to run away lest he is taken out. 127-24. Looks like the blue team have this. We do have a Venom Cannon Carnifex. Can no longer fire on the move. But a small damage buff to compensate will hopefully stop it bugging out and firing multiple times. Doing good damage to those Terminators actually, but it doesn't want to get into melee. Floyd putting up these towers here. No longer knockback units. They will also be uncrushable. They're not uncrushable in this beta, but in beta 3 they are uncrushable. Helps them out a lot, trying to stack the buffs. 127-16. 2-to-1 cap for blue. Can the Hive Tyrant decap mid with invulnerability? He can. There's the 1-to-1. Still 2 Lehman Russes there. Here's a Manticore strike from Elmo, and a flare is up. Whoa, another Baneblade as well. The Land Raider got absolutely owned by these Tyranids. These Genestealers have been awesome. But look at this, Lightning Claw Terminators now. Anything can take them down as these guys. 70 DPS power melee splash, and Genestealers in trouble, need to run away. Their Synapse had run away again, and there's a third Tyranids formation. 127-13. Baneblade is on the field for NoisyElmo. Can it make the difference? I thought it was all over for red. They've stormed back into this. Stormtroopers are decapping under infiltration, and they finished the decap. 127-6. Blue team still have mid though. Here is a bunker with repair upgrade, repairing those Lehman Russes. Baneblade putting pressure on blue's natural steel. Terminators have their assault cannon. We have double Grey Knight Terminators for XPhial. No Paladins. 127-6. It's a 1-to-1 cap. Venom Cannon Carnifex is still around. Look how much power Floyd has. Almost 600. Could get another Carnifex soon. 127-6. Baneblade running away. These Grey Knight Terminators are doing power melee damage though. And so is this brother captain. He's level 6. Trying to put pressure on the double Manticores. But needs to run away. 127-3. There's the 2-to-1. But now it's a 1-to-1. Red team decap mid again. Force Commander with his Sacred Standard up. Constant area of effect damage buff to all of his allies. And that buff gets even greater if he goes down, and he has gone down. There's Angel of Death from Dark Riku. 1-2-3. 1-2-7 even 3. A 1-to-1 cap. Red team hanging on here. But blue team are capping mid. What is it doing the capping? It doesn't matter. Red team losing a natural, and the single cap is enough. Double purgation, getting that cap there, level 3. An absolutely epic 3v3. I'm sure I missed tons of stuff. Tried to keep up the best I could. Just constant fighting. Started off on this left flank and moved mid as it usually does. Look at the state of the ground. 3 Piranha formations, an orbital, 3 or 4 Baneblades. How many was it? I think it was 4. 3 Lehman Russes at least, about 3 Manticores as well. All in all, 3 Carnifexes. Only one of them survived. Thornback, I think, needs a bit of a buff, in my opinion. The 2 Terminators did very well for max. Wow. What are the commanders? Apothecary level 10, level 6 Force Commander, level 6 Brother Captain. Never got to see this thing go off. It's awesome though. Level 10 Hive Tyrant. Wow. he gained levels really fast at the end. Actually finished with Crushing Claw and Warpfield, level 10 Commissar Lord and level 10 Inquisitor, losing team with 3 level 10 commanders. How often do you see that? Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.